tuner. Okay. A 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
a lot has led up to this very moment of getting these 3 violins and 2 guitars all together, and we're going to try to tell you the story as we play. But I'm going to start off. The first thing that happened is a friend of ours, Linda Joy, who was living in Mexico City, went with her boyfriend to this music store and found a cassette tape of Juan Reynoso, totally out of place. They listened to it and they said, I wonder if this guy is still alive. People told them, I don't know, that he's probably dead. Well, they went and found him, knocked on his door, and there he was in Riva Palacio, Michoacan. And so she was responsible for getting him to this Festival of American Fiddle Tunes. And let's play another tune.
Yeah. To be continued.
Yeah, to be continued. This is a fox from Buenaventura, Sanchez, one of the composers.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
American fiddle tunes, and I'm going to hand this over to Paul, and he's going to tell you the story of when he first heard and saw Juan Reynoso.
Yeah, I was hired to teach swing fiddle, which is one of the things I do, like with Stop the Clock. And Juan Reynoso, at 84, was teaching, planned to teach Mexican music on the second week of the festival. Well, he got in early, and being 84, he's still full of piss and vinegar. And he said, Juan, why don't you get up and play on the first week artists show? And he got up there and played, and I about fell out of my chair. It was incredible stuff. It's the stuff you were listening to before we started playing one of his records. So I flipped and asked about it. They said, he's an old man, he's playing stuff that's growing out of style, and hardly anybody plays it down there in Mexico. It's dying out. And I said, if I have anything to say about it. And so 1,000 tunes later and 3,000 hours of recordings, here we go. Here's one of them. La plata, Lucida, the shining silver.
Can you hear what everyone? Can you hear violins and guitars? Okay.
Okay, so this is what's called the gusto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
everybody introduce themselves. So next to Paul, we have Raquel Paraíso from Veracruz, and she's going to tell you how she got involved in all this.
I cannot get my dates straight anymore, no. But I was trying to remember when was a year when this friend of mine gave me a CD called El Paganini de la Tierra Caliente, the Paganini of the Heartlands. And he bought it in a second-hand store for CDs and LPs in Madison, Wisconsin, of all places. You know, at that time, like in 95, maybe 95, 96, right now you can have like 3 tortillerias, lots of Mexican restaurants, but at that point in Madison, there were not that many Mexican people, you know. How that CD got there, probably it was destiny. So, as it happens, this friend of mine gave me the CD. I went to Mexico City to study Huasteco music from northern Veracruz, and after a week of learning that music, I met this person, and that actually it was Linda Jones' ex-boyfriend, right? And then I was telling him, man, I'm in love with this music. I need to play this music. It's the power of music, right? You know, recorded for life. And he said, let's go to the Pancho. I know Don Juan, you know. And I said, well, I can't go with you right now. I have to get back to Madison and whatnot, but I promise you that I will be back. And I was back that very year in June, and I started taking lessons from Don Juan. He was one of the best musicians in the region. He taught us not only about music, but about honesty, being a musician, and musicianship, just trying to get always high standards for everything we do.
All right. We're going to play you a Pasodoble now. It's a lovely number, Pasodoble 27. A lot of these didn't know the name. Paul would always ask, "What's the name? Do you know who wrote it? Where did you learn it?"
Yeah.
And so we had to just go with numbers for a lot of these. So this is Pasodoble 27.
1.